Mr. Glenn Méndez, you are the trainer of the horse Used Man. He's one of two Jamaican-bred horses that will participate in the Clásico del Caribe this year. What about the past performances of Used Man in Jamaica and Trinidad Tobago?
Okay, I got Jusman. He came across from Jamaica in April. He had run 9 races in Jamaica. Came to us in Trinidad and we started to prepare him. He ran 5 times in Trinidad. He won his first 4. The second of that was the Midsummer Classic, which was the second leg of the Triple Crown. Then he had a prep race in between, and then he won the Derby. About 3 weeks later, we went into the Champion Stakes, which is against the older horses, the older Creoles, and he was beaten by a nose, you know. So he's had 5 races in Trinidad, 4 wins and a second.
That means that this is a good horse in Trinidad.
He is a good horse. His time for our Derby was probably the fastest time in about 20 years. And he's a battler. He's a good horse. He's a tough horse, mentally tough, and he likes to battle.
As soon as you arrive here at Gulfstream Park, what do you know about the development of this Used Man horse in the training and the workouts?
Okay, well, it was tough at first, you know. We had to allow him a little time after traveling. He had lost a little bit of weight, so we went easy with him and just tried to get him, reprogrammed and muscled up. And we haven't done too much work with him. We've just put some weight back on him and just given him two real pieces of work, We tried to combine some stamina work with some speed work at the end. So he hasn't done any really fast breezes, but we've done what we figured was necessary just to get him back to full strength.
What do you see when you see the horse? What do you see in terms of if you see a different horse than the one that you work for in Trinidad here in Gulfstream?
Well,
do you see any difference?
Not really, no real difference. But I'm seeing that he's now showing the signs of feeling well. He's coming back to himself, and he's starting to show that aggressiveness, and we're beginning to see that now.
This is a speed horse. He runs in the middle of the pack, or he runs on the backside?
He basically can do anything. He has a lot of speed, but he rates well, so, he can easily sit off the pace or just in behind as a stalker and then produce.
He's going to be ridden by a Puerto Rican apprentice named Christian Torres. That means that this horse will be less in weight than the other horses in the race.
Well, that's something that they decided upon years ago, that weight allowance for countries that have never won the Clásico. And I think we need to take advantage of it, and that's why we went for Christian Torres. So we're probably hoping to scale at about 112 pounds, and that will give us 6 pounds, off of the top weight. And we think that'll be to our benefit. It should be an advantage, and we're happy to take it.
How do you feel being in the Clásico del Caribe field with this horse Used Man for the first time in your career?
Well, we're excited, we're happy. You always want to get to a stage like this. This is a big, big stage for us, And having never won it would tell you that this is a big step for us. And so we're just hoping that this time we're good enough.